Hello viewers, today I will deliver a lecture on the topic capital output ratio, its relevance and limitations. Well, as you know, capital means that part of the wealth which is used for the production. For example, a machine, a factory may be a capital for the producer. In economics, however, capital consists of assets that can be enhanced one's power to perform economically useful activities. Capital is also a term for financial assets, such as funds for financing investment projects. Now, having been told about capital, I would like to focus on the term output. Output means the products or goods that are produced by particular capital investment. Let's define capital output ratio now. Capital output ratio is nothing but the ratio between the capital invested and the resulting output. For example, if C stands for the capital invested and O stands for the output produced with that investment of capital, then C is to O will mean capital output ratio. Capital output ratio has a great significance in the study of economic development of a country, since without capital investment, it's not possible to produce output and hence achieve economic development. The Harrod-Domar model focuses on the capital output ratio as one of the two central parameters in determining the rate of economic growth. Harrod-Domar growth model can be defined as G is equal to S/V, where G is the growth rate of output, S is the saving ratio, and V is the incremental capital output ratio. Lower is the value of V, higher will be the growth rate, that is G. The incremental capital output ratio is the addition to total output resulting out of an additional increment of capital. Apart from incremental capital output ratio, the other important factors that determines the growth of an economy in terms of output is the saving ratio of that country. The incremental capital output ratio can also be shown as ICOR is equal to annual investment / annual increase in GDP. Here, ICOR is defined in terms of annual investment that a country undertakes and corresponding increase in gross domestic product of the country. Higher ICOR or lower ICOR? That is the question now. The answer to this question is not definite and easy to answer. However, a higher ICOR is not preferred because it implies that growth rate of production is possible with more investment of capital. This indicates that country's production is inefficient. A lower value of ICOR is indicative to the fact that the country is producing efficiently with less of capital investment and resulting in higher production. A country's efficiency in use of capital can be illustrated with the help of an example. Suppose a country has an ICOR of 15. This means that a worth of capital investment to the amount of 15 pound is necessary to generate extra production of worth 1 pound. Now, if we assume that country's ICOR was 20 last year, then this will imply that the country has become more efficient in the use of capital investment. Now, let's discuss about the limitation of capital output ratio. The concept of capital output ratio suffers from many limitations. Calculation of capital output ratio invites some formidable difficulties. The quantitative relationship between capital investment and output may prove to be misleading. Therefore, it will be misleading to base estimates of capital requirement of an industry or an economy on such ratio. Both capital investment and resulting output out of that investment is incapable of precise measurement. Further, capital output ratio is affected by a host of variables. For example, technological improvements, efficiency of labor, innovation in the method of production, etc., which elude quantitative measurement. Therefore, capital output ratio has more theoretical importance rather than its practical significance. Contribution of capital to the output in a given scheme of investment is difficult to measure. Without great caution, it is not practicable to use capital output ratio. Thank you.